Hello again. Okay, so adding to the archive on practice makes profit does get a bit tedious sometimes, but then when I get into it, I start I start to feel more enthusiastic about it. Something that comes up from time to time, though, which is frustrating because it demonstrates that people are just not thinking things through, is the argument that, well, you couldn't possibly do this in real casinos. They wouldn't allow you to do this in real casinos. It wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be practical. Blah blah. And the reality is so simple, so straightforward. Let's say that you're betting in Las Vegas, right? Where I thought there were hundreds of casinos, but according to Google, there are only about 150 of them. But anyway, there's a lot, right? And they range in bet values from or minimums to maximums from, I think there's supposed to be a few $2 tables left, but let's say $5 up to $300 at the bottom end, and then 5,000 to 250,000 at the top end, right? So that each one of those spreads is narrow. The 5 to 300 is only 1 to 60, and the 5,000 to 250,000 is only 1 to 50. And this is how casinos demonstrate their fear of progressive betting. They impose table limits across the board because they're concerned that if somebody applies progressive betting, it will kick their ass. So that's fine. Luckily for them, the mentality of most players is that if they start to lose, they've got to stay where they are. They've got to fight it out where they are, which is utter nonsense. And what I've been saying since the beginning of time, since dinosaurs roamed the earth, or whatever you want to call it, is that if you hit a table limit in a particular place, you just pick up your game and you go somewhere else. And it works in reverse too. I mean, if you're in the sort of the great point, which comes frequently, where you turn around and you have to go back to the minimum bet, and you're at a high rent table, then don't worry about it. Just pack up, rake in your chips, do whatever you need to do with them, probably not cash them in. I had a friend of mine tell me a little while ago that when his bankroll starts to rise, he doesn't cash the chips, he just keeps them, because he's going back every night to the casino, so he might just as well play with what he has in his possession. And then at some point, when he wants to liquidate his assets in casino chips, he can do it in small bursts, sort of 1,000 here, 5,000 there, whatever. It's good thinking, but the point is that you just go from one level to the next level to the next level to the next level to the next level, and then back again. And it's easy enough to do. It's a matter of practice, it's a matter of discipline, certainly sobriety, certainly lack of greed, certainly coolness, calmness and collectedness. And anyway, where the hell am I? Okay, yeah, that's a nonsense. It's a tie. There's so many ties. 51 second. But yeah, I mean, for the sake of simplicity and convenience and all the rest of it, I just carry on playing at whatever level, whatever the required level is in these games. It doesn't make any difference. It really doesn't make any difference. We're not looking at whole shoe situations. We're looking at the little bursts one way or the other, the ebb and the flow, the up and the down, the zig and the zag, the whatever else. What's it called? Yin and yang, and whatever. So that's a rebet. Alright, so we're out of that with a very small profit, and boink. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, okay. Pardon me. Repeat again. But it is so simple, and it's just so nuts the way people try to shoot this thing down. And you know, I can understand people's reservations, and I can understand people saying, well, I couldn't possibly do that, so I'm going to ignore it. But that's fine. But the underlying message is that there is no way you can win if you don't do what I'm doing. Back to the min again. Double for the tie. +1 for the win. +1. And this is the max win bet. Win streak. Do it again. Okay, next one we lose, we eat. We don't double these. Okay, we're happy with that. Back to the min. Oh look, but that's the way it goes. We're just +1ing again. This is just weird. Look at it, 16-3 for player. Okay, we'll repeat that. Okay, back to the min. Yeah, I did. You know, the +1 thing is completely optional. I do it simply because it just seems like a terrible waste of a winning streak if you don't. But it's entirely up to you. Everything is up to you. You know, I mean, nobody's got a gun to your head. It's like the saying goes: you can lead a horse to water, but after that, it's up to the horse. Okay, we're on 51. Two, three, third. 5-3, drop. 5-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 2-3. 5-6. Hey, 11-12. This could get nasty. See, now I sort of think after you've seen a bias like this, we've got 21 wins and 9 losses. You sort of think, well, maybe there's less of a chance of getting your turnaround. But really, every single bet is the same. It's the same negative expectation, and that's just how it goes. And my friend Mo talks about biased shoes maintaining their bias from about a third of the way in to the end. And I tried that against a few dozen shoes, and yeah, it looked good. But then once you expand that to hundreds of shoes, in the toilet. But it's his money, and it's up to him. You know, I mean, that's how it is. That's how it always should be. Minimum. And yeah, going from 1200 to 25 might be tricky. So you know, you're just at another table now. The shuffles don't matter, the shoes don't matter, the cuts and the burns and the, you know, whatever, smoke mirrors, flash, pizzazz, fireworks, all meaningless. Yeah, see, if I stopped talking, I'd be great. I'd have it together. But I can't do that. 2-3, third. And minimum again. Yes, I'm being a bit quieter than usual today because I've got the windows open. I don't want to frighten the horses. So we're out of that, I think. Minimum. Double for the tie. Hey, double for the tie. Okay, that's definitely got to be 1-2, hasn't it? Second. And we're out of that. Doing quite well, really, but we should be. We're 27 to 14 still. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51, second. 2-3, third. And there we go. But it's the ebb and the flow, like I keep saying. We're not looking at the big picture, we're looking at the little picture. That's where we make our money. And also, of course, you make your money from the big bets. This is why I round up bets as they get larger and larger and into sort of increments of 25, obviously where we start, and then hundreds, and then 500s, and then thousands. I round the bets up simply so that after a long, hard slog, we get more money than we would from the short slogs, which of course would then not be slogs at all. Double for the loss. Repeat. Minimum. +1 for the win. Plus max. Try that again. 3-4, third. Well, wasn't that convenient? Double for the loss. Repeat. 51, second. 2-3, third. 5-3, drop. 6-3. 7-3. 8-3. 9-3. 10-3. Oh boy. 11-3. 12-3. Blimey, O'Reilly. 13-3. Alright, that's horrible. 13-3 x100 drop. Alright. Okay, so the drop remains 100. And we'll take a snap of that. That took the shine off the shoe, didn't it? Ha ha! Get it? Save it. Start a new shoe. So this is our second shoe in this session. Oops, that's wrong. 100. Okay. So we're 13-3 right now. 14-3. 15-3. Christ on a bicycle. 16-3. 17-3. 18-3. This is unbelievable. 18-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 21-6. I'm never quite sure what to do about this. 21-6, 21-6, 21-6. 21-12. 33. So that's 3.5, 2.5. Boy, we're in the long grass now, aren't we? 3.5, 2.5. Okay, now we're on 1, 2. Three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're out of trouble. Okay, so the session balance today is now at almost 4,000. And we're only 12 hands into this one, so you know, point made, I think. But you know, I don't know how many times I have to do this, and you know, I have to confess, I'm not just doing it for potential subscribers, viewers, students, whatever. I'm doing it for me too. So. 1, 2, third. Getting our asses kicked right now. 3, 2, drop. Yeah, we just tried it again. 3, 2. 3, 2 now. That was the win trigger. 1, 2. And we're back to the min. +1 for the win. 51 second. Rebet. 1, 2 second. And we're out. +1 for the win. 51. Where did I go then? 2, 3, third. 5, 3, drop. 6, 3. 6, 3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's you know, we're going with the flow quite well on this one. It's another dramatic one, you know, but you just don't know what you're going to get, as Forrest Gump would say. Baccarat is like a box of chocolates. 51 second. 2, 3, third again. Yeah, we're just chugging along nicely here. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. One, 2, third. Double for the loss. Do it again. Minimum. +1 for the win. Plus. Repeat. 2, 3, third again. It's like magic, isn't it? Double. No, sorry, +1 that was. 51 second. Do it again. Min. Double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. 2-3 third. 5-3. What went wrong there? Drop. 6-3. 7-3. 8-3. 9-3. 9-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 12-6. We're going to run out. I'm going to have to do an extra shoe here. 12-6, 9-3, 12-6. Oh dear. 18-12. Definitely rolling over. Uh, 18-12, so now we can call it 18-20. Oh dear, I was hoping for that. So that's 2-2 in thousands is the rollover. Go away. X1000. Alright, so I snapped that one. Again, took the shine off the shoe. Save that shoe. Start another bugger. So it's got to be 500. The drop is 500. So we're on 2-2 drop. 2.5 2. 3-2. 2.5 2. 1 of a half 1. I do believe we're out of trouble there, aren't we? Not a great session balance from 3 shoes. I should probably have bumped that higher. I'll play on this one for a bit. We're only at 23 minutes. Double for the loss. 1-2 third. Out of trouble. Plus 51 second. 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. 5-3. 6-3. 6-3 it is. 1, 2, 3. 6-7. Bit of a push, but it'll do. 13-15. Owie. 3-3, isn't it? Third. 1, 2, 3. All right. Back to the men. This is what the rounding up is all about. So that when you get to, when you're exposed, the more exposed you are, the more effort you have to put in, the more money you should make. I mean, that's just common sense. That's the law of nature or whatever. 51 second. Double that. Minimum. Blah blah blah. No, that's double for the thingy. Double for the tie. 51 second. Do it again. Minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. Double for the tie. Minimum. +1 for the win. Plus. Plus. Repeat. Minimum. Repeat. 1, 2, second. Out of there. Double for the loss. Repeat. Double for the tie. 2, 3, third. No, 2, 3, second. Minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. Minimum. Double for the loss. 1, 2. Oops. That happens. Boom. Too often. 1, 2, third. Minimum. Double for the loss. Double again for the tie. Good enough. Back to the minimum. Double for the tie. Double again for the tie. 1, 2, second. 3, 4, third. 7, 4, drop. 9, 4. 9, 4. 7, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. We're out of trouble there. One, 2, third. Leave it there. Leave it there. 1, 2, 3 to drop. Three, 2 it is. We're running out of shoe here. So it's 1, 2, but I'm not going to chase that. So what do we have with this particular shoe? We had 31 to 29, which is, that's so close to even, it really doesn't matter. We won 4,400, so we did really nicely there. We just have to do the bookwork. Bit of a mixed bag, this lot, I should think. I mean, look at those runs there. See, this is the thing. I mean, Mo says, okay, well, there's a bias below it. I mean, you can see quite clearly at this point there's an obvious player bias, but then, you know, I don't know, maybe he's right. His money, do what he wants. That's my philosophy. Alrighty, shoe number 831 is 4975 over 37 and 3700 over 31. Alexa, 4,975 over 37.
Good morning, Ian. 4,975 divided by 37 is approximately 134.4595.
3,700 over 31.
3,700 divided by 31 is approximately 119.3548.
119.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
I've got to stop talking there. Alexa, 134 over 119. Alexa, 134 over 119.
134 divided by 119 is approximately 1.1261.
Okay, so 113%. I've got to be careful with Alexa, haven't I? Very handy though. Very helpful. Mostly. Skip, drop, 134 over 119. I mean, that's 113% is a squeaker, basically. But if you get yourself the back of an envelope and figure that out, and figure out sort of like a basic even money game with a slight advantage to the player, and then work out what happens if the average bet is 13% greater than the average loss, and you'll get a better understanding of what this is all about. It's really desperately simple. It is embarrassingly simple. Okay, bit of damage there. Yeah, this one is going to be a fail, I think, for the win over loss average. Number 832.
This is a reminder, drink water.
Quite right.
This is a reminder, drink water.
Alexa, 9,925 over 30.
9,925 divided by 30 is approximately 330.8333.
9,275 over 38.
9,275 divided by 38 is approximately 244.0789.
331 over 244.
331 divided by 244 is approximately 1.3566.
Okay, 136%, so it shows what I know. Bugger all. Okay.
From fandom.com.
Alexa, stop.
The Bob.
Alright. Skip drop. 331 over 244 equals 136%. And I think this one's going to be good. But then again, I was wrong the last time, wasn't I? So who knows? Not me, apparently. Ta-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Number 833 is 1002. Over 31. And 5625 over 29. Alexa, 10,025 over 31.
10,025 divided by 31 is approximately 323.3871.
5625 over 29.
5,625 divided by 29 is approximately 193.9655.
323 over 194.
323 divided by 194 is approximately 1.6649.
166%. I like that one. That's good.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with that right now.
Alexa, volume 4. That's a weird thing. Every so often, the volume goes shooting up. And I don't know why. 323 over 194 equals 166%. That's good. I kind of think that betting something rather than just sitting out the round is probably better. But I don't know. I've got to stop saying I don't know. Because basically, if I don't know, well, I can't expect you to know, can I? Anyway, that's it for now. It's a long one, but we're looking better here. The last few shoes have been relatively good, and I will see you next time. Cheers.